Hi there, my name is Erin Jewell, and I'm a family and consumer sciences educator with the University of Maryland Extension. I'm also a registered and licensed dietitian in the state of Maryland. Because of my background in nutrition, I often get a lot of questions and I hear a lot of stories from friends, family members, and people in the community telling me about the best dieting and exercise practices they're following to lose weight, to look and feel their best. Unfortunately, though, a lot of this dieting advice, whether it's well-intentioned or just another passing trend, is often unsustainable. You don't often hear someone say they've successfully been on a diet for the past 40 years of their life. Dieting also doesn't factor in your preferences, some of your needs, or changes in your life. Trying to follow set rules and giving up your favorite foods and working really hard to not see the results you're aiming for can be stressful and lead to a really unfulfilling life. So I'm going to spend the next few minutes talking about a different way to look at your dietary choices and how this can impact your physical and mental health. From a young age, we are bombarded with messages about what size we should be, what we should eat or not eat, and how we should move our bodies to look a certain way and achieve overall health and well-being. But these messages change over time as new science is discovered, which can be really confusing. There are several problems with restrictive dieting which focus on weight loss. What happens if you exercised a little bit more that day? Or maybe you were recovering from an injury or had a lighter breakfast, and your body was sending you signs that it was hungry. If you can only eat at certain times and only specific foods, this can leave you feeling hungry and craving anything forbidden. Dieting can also lead to weight cycling, which is when a person loses a bunch of weight and after giving up on a diet, they gain this weight back and potentially more. This can cause your body composition to alter as well. Did you know that if your body doesn't get enough carbohydrates to provide it fuel, it will break down muscle to get this energy? All that hard work just down the drain. And your body may store more fat to prepare itself for the next diet. And because it's Mental Health Awareness Month, I wanted to share how dieting can be harmful to our mental health. When we forbid or restrict what we can eat, an unhealthy relationship with food can develop. Think about it. I hear all the time these messages of, "Oh, this is my guilty pleasure," or "I was so bad today, I ate this." Or "It's my cheat day, so I'm going to eat an entire box of donuts." Food becomes something that we fear, something that we hate, and it creates this disorder. And people often become obsessive about the foods they can't have. But because we need food and love many of those foods that we restrict, we might find ourselves turning to this food to help fill our needs. Maybe you find yourself upset or bored or even really lonely. And you might find yourself munching more than usual because food is comforting and it's a relief from the mundane and isolation. And lastly, this focus on weight loss and food restriction and not trusting the signals our body is sending us can result in poor body image, hating how we're made or how our bodies have changed over time. Dieting advice is written to help us manipulate our bodies and work around the signals they send us so that we can lose weight and gain muscle. It always makes me really sad when I hear moms commenting on their out-of-shape bodies, even though their body just went through an extreme, very natural change that was necessary to bring forth life into this world. It always is devastating to hear young boys and girls getting picked on because their bodies are growing and developing. And even seeing young adults who are going through the stresses of becoming independent, working, getting advanced degrees, develop an eating disorder. The good news is you have natural mechanisms built into your body that can help you figure out when and how much to eat and how to move your body. The word often used to describe this process is called intuitive eating. In other words, you are calling the shots and listening to how your body is responding to your choices. If you're interested in learning more information about how you can tune into these internal signals, discover what you find satisfying, learn to respect your body and your health, and make peace with food, please contact me. I can share some resources with you to help get you started. Thank you.